So, me and my 7 friends, well, actually, let me try that again. Me and my 6 friends and Snapchat's AI all picked a trio of superstars to create our own super teams. If you're not familiar with a super team, you got the LeBron James Heat super team, got the Warriors with KD super team, even Brooklyn tried to do a super team. So, what I'm trying to say is, there's a lot of super teams. Who all did we pick? Well, Curry got picked 5 times. LeBron, of course, got picked 4. KD, Giannis, and Tatum all got picked twice. Dame, Luka, AI, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bill Russell, Kareem, and Jordan all got picked once. Oh, and Shaq once. And before we even get started, here's all the teams. Pick the one that you think will win it all. Now you know who all we picked. Let's get round 1 started. In the first game, we have AI, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, facing off against Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James. This game starts off very nicely, with both teams going back and forth. Allen Iverson taking it to town on Stephen Curry right there. Then down on the other end, Kevin Durant takes Larry Bird to town and finishes at the rim. On this drive, I thought Allen Iverson was going to start doing the work again on Steph Curry, but he passes it out to Larry Bird for the deep 3. James wasn't so happy about that 3, and he drives in and absolutely yams it on Kevin's head. Next play, Allen Iverson does this. And after what's a literal montage of bricks, we finally got to a score of 13-16 with the Three Stooges on top and Allen Iverson trying to make a comeback right here. Steph Curry is cooking at this point, hits another layup, but Magic Johnson doesn't care. He responds at the other end, which is responded with a block by Allen Iverson and a great defensive stop with the rebound on his own. And he's driving down court, passes it to Johnson, and he finishes the layup to make it a 16-17 game. Bird with the dunk, 17-17. Curry doesn't care, tries to do a fadeaway, bricks. Magic Johnson passes it to Allen Iverson, and they now have the lead, 18-17. Chef Curry's cooking, and he gets fouled, but he misses. Off the checkup, Curry with the ball, shoots, splash. 18-19, Three Stooges on top. Allen Iverson drives in, and he finishes. Tough shot. Curry with the lob, just missed it. Allen Iverson to Bird. Bird with the easy lay. James slams it home, 20-20. What a ball game. Watch what happens here, though. Watch this again. Bird throws it into Johnson, and his foot just goes out of bounds, and that's just a bad turnover, which leads to another foul by AI. And Curry with the checkup. We know what happened last time. Pop, bang, ball game. And for everybody who's interested in stats, I'll put them up at the end of games like this. And at the very end, it will show the top 3 best teams in all those categories. And with that, old but good is put out of the tournament. And this is what the rest of the bracket looks like. On to game 2. Game 2 is between Michael Jordan, Kareem, and Bill Russell versus Steph, LeBron, and KD. And Jordan starts off the game with a monster dunk right there. James comes down with a little step back, passes it, and it's stolen by Jordan. Jordan drives down. He looks like he's going to do this all on his own, and he does with the lay over Steph. Bill Russell's even getting involved on offense. Even though he missed this shot, he got his own board, and he finished it at the rim. Absolutely nothing was going right for Snapchat AI's team, as Steph Curry missed another 3. This was just an absolutely dominant performance by Old School, and after this, the score was eventually 20-7, which Kareem would just then finish them off with this dunk in the paint. Old School with an absolutely dominating performance. They will move on to round 2. Here is your updated bracket. And let's get on to game 3.
Game 3 is 2 Jason Tatum-led teams. One has Luka and Dame, and the other one is Curry and Giannis Antetokounmpo. And this game starts with Giannis with the easy drive over Dame, followed by Tatum with 2 of his own, which I think is just going to be the sum of this game. Because when you don't have a big man in the paint, as you can see, everybody just drives all over you.
Why you bully me?
And after these 2 shots by Curry, the score eventually looked like this, 20-14. Curry would finish it off with the drive on the inside. The small ball team tried to make a comeback towards the final stretch of the game, with Jason Tatum scoring 0 points and the small ball team only getting 7 rebounds, and Giannis scoring a perfect game with the supply guys having 14 rebounds. They are going to move on to round 2. For our next game, we have 2 Curry and LeBron-led teams. The only difference is one has Shaq and one has Giannis. This game opens with Curry with a deep step-back 3, followed by this Curry breaking his ankles and then splashing the 3 in his face. Giannis gets this steal, runs all the way down court, and finishes it off himself. Now when I tell you Shaq is the only reason that Jay's team was in this game, I mean it. He's out here getting his own rebounds, putting the ball back up, finishing over LeBron's head right here. But that didn't matter because Giannis would go down court and score the ball twice himself, followed by not 1, not 2, but 3 LeBron James dunks. Curry tried to make a fight back late in the game, but it didn't really help out, and LeBron finishes it off right here over himself. Dream Team moves on from the help of Jay's LeBron. Yes, you're reading that right, 9%. He shot 1 from 11 for the field. He is the reason they lost this game. Now we're on to the second round with the Three Stooges, Dream Team, Old School, and Supply Guys being the last 4 left.
And we are finally at round 2. We have Old School versus the Supply Guys. And to start this game off, it's looking a little bit shaky for Old School with a turnover. They stop them on defense, and Jordan gets a nice layup over Curry right here. Just watch this right here. Giannis does all this dribbling just to get blocked. And that's not the last time you're going to see somebody get blocked. Jordan driving in. Oh my God, what a dunk. Behind the back, one-handed finish. Curry couldn't even do nothing about that. Russell with the easy lay. This is the only good thing to happen for the Supply Guys so far. Giannis gets in, pump fakes, finishes under the rim. Bill Russell comes down, misses this layup, gets his own rebound, puts up an outlandish layup, but makes it. Curry was on a mission right here, trying to regain control for the Supply Guys, hitting 2 back-to-back threes. Even though Curry was splashing threes left and right, Bill Russell, Kareem, and Jordan were just driving all over them. Even when it seemed like they missed, somebody would get the rebound and put it right back up. Curry was still hitting threes, but it didn't matter because Old School was just having a field day. From blocks to alley-oops. Curry was fighting till the buzzer, but it didn't matter because with plays like this, it makes sense how the soul of the Supply Guys was just sucked right out of them. Jordan misses the shot. Bill Russell's there. He misses, but gets it again, and he finishes it. And that wild play right there is how the first game of round 2 ends. Tatum sold his team, only scoring 1 point the entire 2 games he played. And with that game over, Old School solidifies a spot in the finals. Now the next game is Three Stooges versus The Dream. And this game was absolutely electric. Giannis and James both start this game off strong by scoring a point in the paint. So on the left side of your screen is the Dream Steph Curry. On the right side is the Three Stooges Steph Curry. The reason these are up here is because it was a back and forth battle between these two. One would go down, hit a 3, then the other one would respond with a 3 of his own. His toe was on the line right here, so they counted this one as a 1, and he was mad about that, so he came down and shot another one and splashed it. Everybody was shooting so well, even KD got a 3. Like I said, this is a game between Steph and Curry, and Steph and Curry. They were just going at it with each other. Braun with the ball. Ooh, what a beautiful pass by Braun. And Steph is gonna finish that easy lay. Next drive, shoots a 3, bang. At that point, the Three Stooges Steph was just on fire. And just like I thought, one would score, the other one would come down the court and shoot the 3 to tie the ball game at 14. Team Dream was trying to start some momentum with this beautiful lob pass from Giannis to LeBron over himself. And it seemed like Braun got mad that he got dunked on, so he returned the favor. Curry still cooking. Braun would then drive the ball and give them the lead back. Next possession, it was tied up again, and Braun drove in and he got fouled. It's a tie ball game, 18-18. Now it could all come down to this one possession right here. And he missed. Kevin Durant missed the most important shot of the game. Then Curry would finish the layup to make it 18-19. And Giannis would drive in, get a wide open dunk for 18-20. And the Three Stooges, Steph Curry, fought his hardest, but it was just not enough to beat the Dream Team. I still cannot believe Kevin Durant airballed that clutch three. And now for the game everybody has been waiting for. We are finally down to our last two teams. We are into the finals. The two teams in the finals are Old School and the Dream. Old School is made up of the two all-time greatest rebounders as well as two all-time greatest scorers. Can the Dream pull off the upset? To start off the game, Kareem attempts this wild shot but gets his own rebound and puts it back up. LeBron then drives and does this outlandish dunk all over Kareem. And in my opinion, he does one of the most badass celebrations right there and he wipes the floor. But it looks like Old School is starting to get into a good rhythm here. It looks like LeBron is really trying to pull off this upset, but Curry cannot guard Jordan to save his life. Giannis then scores to put the Dream within one, but Jordan's presence is being felt all over offense as he just sauces up Curry right here and does this monster dunk on his head. Not only is Jordan an offensive threat, but on defense, he's also a problem. That defensive play would then result in another score for Jordan on the offensive end. At this point, only Giannis was the one with the competitive spirit in him trying to come back from a 6-3 deficit. It went back and forth for what felt like forever between Giannis and the entire Old School team. Finally, on this possession, it seemed like somebody else was starting to come alive. But it didn't matter because everybody on this Old School team was on fire. Kareem, Jordan, and even Bill Russell. Even LeBron finally came alive. But it didn't matter because at this point, Jordan was just toying with Curry. It seemed LeBron changed momentum with this dunk right here because right after that, Curry hit Jordan with this. Then they came up big on defense. But after that, Jordan seemed like a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat. He scored the last 5 points of the game, closing out the game and giving the Old School the first finals W. It was a great game all around by Jordan, on defense and on offense. He led in scoring, having 14 points. Now, let's see the league leaders. Leading the league in points is Jordan. In rebounds, it's Bill Russell. In assists, it's tied between KD and LeBron. And for field goal percentage, it is Kareem with 85%. You can pause it and read the rest if you want to. It's in order from first, second, and third place. Besides assists, those were tied between two people on two different teams. Now for the league MVP, we have Michael Jordan. He averaged 12 points per game, 2 rebounds per game, 2 assists per game, all while shooting 65%. Now you know who would win in a 3v3 tournament. How about a 1v1?